taken a view and understand from them where do they stand on this particular issue, especially when it comes to the suggestion that education should completely be a state subject. We have with us on the broadcast Mr. Narayanan Thirupathy of the BJP, who's joining us on the broadcast. We also have our other guests who are with us on the show, but I want to begin with the BJP. Kamru Chaudhary of the Congress Party is also with us on the show. Mr. Dharanidharan from the DMK and Professor Sangeet Ragi, who's a political analyst. Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. And Mr. Dharanidharan, coming to you first, as we look at the numbers, and I want to begin on this note that these suicides are deeply unfortunate. We must deliver on an education system which is suitable for all children, for all students, not just in the academic sense, but there is no extra pressure which a student or his family is not able to bear with, like it has happened in many cases. But that being said, Tamil Nadu has had the highest number of aspirants qualifying for the NEET examination. So the sheer fact that mentally a lot of students are not able to deal with it, doesn't it require some extra efforts from the state government instead of scrapping the entire examination?
Wrong view about the NEET exam and why DMK is protesting. I think that you haven't got the view correctly. See, clearing NEET does not mean getting an admission through merit. There are two different things, because 50% of the students who write NEET will clear NEET. But only 1%, the top 1%, gets it on merit. And what we are saying is, any entrance exam is antithesis to the concept of merit. In 2006, when DMK came to power, we stopped entrance exams for admission to engineering as well as medical colleges under Tamil Nadu government. Why we are saying it is because any entrance exams against social justice. A.K. Rajan committee clearly said before and after introduction of NEET, number of government schools Tamil medium students joining medicine through merit reduced from 20% to 1.5%, and number of first time graduates joining medicine through merit reduced from 25% to 15%. This also corroborates with the research from the West. Even in the US, many of the Ivy Leagues are now moving away from entrance exams or standardized tests such as SAT and GRE, simply because they think these exams prefer the privileged are able to do well in these exams.
Mr. Dharanidharan, I appreciate your effort of trying to correct my outlook or viewpoint on this. But if I've understood you correctly, you're arguing against any competitive examination in this country. You're saying we should do away with examination, because that's what I understood from what you've said so far, on a literal interpretation of things.
I'll also make a corollary to what you asked me. That is that, see, if IIT, then IIT means IITians who are IITians only 0.1% of engineers. So it is only applicable to 0.1% of the engineering seats in this country. But when it comes to NEET, it is for all medical admissions. And most of the medical colleges, 99.9% of the medical colleges in Tamil Nadu belongs to the Tamil Nadu, or funded by Tamil Nadu government.
Yes.
Tax, like Tamil Nadu government, right?
Yes.
So why are you coming and telling how Tamil Nadu government should select students? Right?
But,
Tamil Nadu has the best healthcare.
I take that point. I take that point. Okay. Let's move on. I take that point, and I'll take that point to the other panelists also on the broadcast. But Mr. Dharanidharan, you are not the only government which is funding, medical institutions in the country. Other state governments also do the same, and there are other state governments, of course, who have taken exception, who have set up their own panels. But the manner in which this entire issue has been strongly taken up by the DMK, many argue that you are challenging the federal structure in some way. It's a double-edged sword, as I said, the federal structure argument.
See, again, as I'm saying, education is a state subject. Sorry, education is a concurrent subject, and health is a state subject, right? So why should union government have a say on this? Health, Tamil Nadu has the best healthcare in India. We have 4 doctors per 1,000, which is higher than the OECD average, and only most developed countries such as Norway, Switzerland, and Sweden have more doctors per 1,000 people than Tamil Nadu. People from all over the world come to Chennai for medical treatment, and Tamil Nadu not just have highest number of doctors, but we have doctors from every background, from rural areas, from urban areas, not just from urban areas, also from rural areas, and people from all caste groups are doctors. This is made possible only because of the Dravidian model's affirmative action.
Okay, Mr. Narayanan Thirupathy, I think at the heart and at the core of the argument that Mr. Dharanidharan made here is that look, if the state government is spending money and this is on medical institutions. We have a good doctor-to-patient ratio in this country. Why is it that the state government should not have a say? We should be allowed to conduct an examination which is suitable to the needs of the students in our state. Argue on merit, sir.
See, out of 71 medical colleges in Tamil Nadu, 38 is government medical colleges, and 32 are private medical colleges. Just for information. And then, see, when the NEET, before the NEET in Tamil Nadu, only 1 or 1.5% of the students in government schools were admitted in the medical colleges. And out of around 5,000...
Sir, let him finish. Sir, let him finish. I'll come back to you. Mr. Tirupathy, go ahead. Mr. Tirupathy, go ahead. Yes, please.
I am telling the facts. I can send you the facts also. And out of 5,000, approximately 5,000 seats, around 3,300 seats were taken by the so-called schools which were known as coaching class schools in some few districts, belongs to around 10 to 13 schools, and also the Chennai city. The senior counsel, Mrs. Nalini Chidambaram, had argued in the Supreme Court for the arguments placed by Mr. Dharanidharan. These arguments were placed in front of the Honorable Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court had very clearly saw those arguments, and also the arguments of Mrs. Nalini Chidambaram representing the students who wanted a NEET. So the Supreme Court decided that yes, you have to implement a NEET. And then that time the central government had asked, when it introduced the bill,
no, but Mr. Tirupathy, even if we go by the statistics that you're presenting, I'm not vouching for them, but the statistics that you're presenting, even by those statistics, out of 71, if 38 colleges belong to a state government, and let's presume this particular ratio of roughly 40 to 50% or more exists in some states, the argument from the opposition rule state is that we need to have some say in the way medical examinations are conducted in the country because it directly affects our healthcare system.
Yes, see, definitely. But the central government or the medical council never interfere in the admissions procedure. Only the entrance test NEET, as ordered by Supreme Court, is there. And the central government, the reservation is not at all a problem. Tamil Nadu students will get more seats. How? Even the All India quota, now 15% of Tamil Nadu students are getting seats in the AIMS and other colleges in entire India. It is definitely a bonus for Tamil Nadu. The 15%, that means when you have around 5,000, nearly you get somewhere around say 750 seats extra. Our medical college students from Tamil Nadu, they are benefiting. Only after NEET, poor students have gone to medical colleges. Only after NEET, entire districts, all the districts in Tamil Nadu.
Mr. Dharanidharan, a quick rebuttal from you. Then I want to bring in Mr. Kamru Chaudhary and Professor Sangeet Raghu who are waiting us on the Yes, sir. 30 seconds, sir. 30 seconds. Yes.
Entire districts in Tamil Nadu, before NEET, only few persons, 1 or 2% were coming. But now with Ariyur district, Ramanathapuram, where all we never had students. Now,
so your argument is that the manner in which the problem is being framed by the government is not exactly the ground situation. Mr. Dharanidharan, a quick response from you. Then I bring in the Congress and Professor Sangeet Raghu.
The number of government school students have started joining medicine is not because of NEET, because of the vertical reservations that were introduced recently for students studying in government schools. So it's not because of NEET. After NEET, poor students and marginalized students are left out because they have to study for 2 exams. They'll have to study for school as well as they have to prepare for a competitive exam. And most of these training schools charge about 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs per year, which is out of access for most of the poorest students.
For example, that is why
Anita, after scoring 1,176.03 percentile in state board, she could not join medicine only because she couldn't clear NEET, because she could not join a coaching center, because she couldn't join a coaching center. Why? Because she couldn't afford for it, and there was no time for it, because she had to also help her father in his work. So that is why we are saying NEET kind of discriminates against poor and the marginalized.
Alright.